Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rich Simmonds, one of the founder partners with NWP, and it is my honor to present the NWP ecosystem to you. Just a friendly heads up, while I'm excited to share my personal experiences and what I do, please remember that NWP does not offer financial advice. It's really important for you to fully understand how your funds are being used and keep in mind that past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Let's explore this together. As mentioned, I'm a founder partner. Here are the 12 founder partners of NWP as they appear on the updated website. Let's observe the landscape we find ourselves in and look at two traditional models that both face challenges. The first one's network marketing. It's exciting, it's full of opportunities, but it's often unsustainable. Then there's asset management, which usually has a very high entry point, and the entry point needs to be low so it can provide real-world solutions. NWP offers a partnership ecosystem. It's a sustainable and low entry point solution. Affiliate networking provides a transparent and fully sustainable model that's designed for longevity. The whole NWP focus is to drive sustainability with a continuous cycle of growth, fueling rewards and leading to further growth. How this is done is there's a 50-50 profit split. This is the core of the 100% sustainable model. If you have logged into your back office, you'll notice a new addition showing last week's profit. That's that little purple box. Now, what it shows there is the gross profit. This transparent method of reporting ensures that everyone knows that rewards are paid from real profits, never from other partners' capital. 50% of the gross profit goes to the partners with portfolios. They receive the half of the profit according to their deposited funds, and the other 50% fund goes to the community rewards. That's what we call the business volume. What partners need is security. NWP differentiates itself by addressing blind trust, which is the foundational risk inherent in traditional asset management. Legacy management of asset managers is replaced by the three-point system, creating active management and weekly accountability. These three pillars of security are NWP's approach to risk in asset management. So the first part is that you always have access to your capital, just like a savings account. The second part is that profits are always separated and sent to a payment gateway. This is a third-party payment gateway. It's got nothing to do with NWP. It's a separate company, very similar to a bank. It's just in the crypto space. And this makes it impossible for the system to rotate any money. These profits are always separated. Your capital remains in the system. It'll be there next week for the trade after, because this happens on a Saturday. And then the third thing is that the traders need to focus on weekly results. They provide results on a weekly basis, and they also need to ensure that trades are closed and kept very conservative in the week, because you might need to withdraw your capital on the weekend because that's what's available to you. You can withdraw your capital whenever you want. These three factors empower every partner. This weekly process also keeps the traders accountable. Is that you are the auditor. It's simple. Every partner, every week, confirm the system's health by withdrawing their profits. This weekly win for you is your proof that the system is transparent and robust. To clarify this, your deposit will continue to produce weekly profits. However, if you don't withdraw your profits, they remain at the third party. They're not part of the system. So it's advisable to withdraw your profits and put them to work. This is a manual process. To start your growth journey with NWP, NWP offers accessible portfolio options with the following managed tiers. Profits from these monthly targets are paid out on a weekly basis. So here are the portfolios. The first one is the foundation portfolio, which starts with a deposit of just $10, and this aims to give you 5% or more as a monthly profit. The growth portfolio, which begins at $10,000, will usually receive 8% or more monthly profit. The elite portfolio, this is for deposits of $50,000 and more, strives for a target of at least 10% monthly profit. To start, you deposit, and you can use the following cryptocurrencies. That's BNB on the Binance network. There's USDT on the Binance network. That's what the BEP20 is. That's the Binance protocol. And then there's USDT on the Polygon network. All deposits made before midnight, that's UK time, on a Monday will receive profits on a Saturday. To check out, all payments from the NWP system are done in Polygon USDT, and withdrawals can be done provided you have a minimum of $5. All withdrawals are subject to a 5% fee, and this is the only fee charged by the NWP system. The first capital withdrawal is free, and after that, any withdrawals of capital will be subject to a 2% fee. Your deposit, when you've made a deposit, it shows in your check-in wallet. So just by making a deposit does not mean it's in a portfolio yet. You would actually need to open a portfolio, and that'll be in the foundation, growth, or elite, depending on your deposited amount. Withdrawing capital can be done every Saturday and Sunday when your deposit is not in trade. So your capital, your deposit, is always in your control. So just to summarize how this works, you start with your deposit and you select your portfolio. Trading, that's the profit generation, takes place from Monday to Friday. And at the end of the week, that's midnight on Friday, all profits are then sent to a third-party payment gateway. No profits ever stay in the system. You then withdraw your profits provided you've made a minimum of $5, and this is withdrawn directly to your crypto wallet. You control then and decide what you want to do with your profits. They're in your possession. They're not in the system. They're in your wallet, and you then decide what you want to do with it. So when you're ready to start, remember to ask the person who invited you to send you the How to Start booklet. Now, just to a little bit different, there's the portfolio boosters. This works slightly different from the normal portfolios. And the reason for this is that you can only take one booster. And what happens is the booster that's on at the moment, and probably the last booster that will be offered by NWP, will end in December. So I encourage you to use this while you can. It works as follows. You deposit $100. NWP will boost your portfolio by $100. This provides you with a $200 base, and you'll start earning profits on a weekly basis as if you've made a deposit of $200. Now, what happens, the maximum earnings from the booster is $200. So when you've reached that maximum, the booster is complete. You won't have a deposit in your system anymore, but you would have got the quicker benefit of having the double in your account. So just make sure that if you do take the booster, put some money back into the system so that because all monies that are in normal portfolios will continue as long as you keep it there. There's no maximum period for any of the portfolios. And remember, each person can only use the booster once. So if you already got one of the older boosters, perhaps you'd like to open a portfolio for your partner or a family member. WhatsApp chat is available. This is the preferred way. I would recommend that if you need support, please contact the WhatsApp chat support. Email is also available. It's just a little bit slower. You'll notice that WhatsApp number is a number based in Canada. So the girls are very helpful. And we have our website. It's been updated a week or two ago now. It's looking good, but there will be more additional things coming to the website. And then the offices, which opened in August, that's in the Trump Towers in Istanbul in Turkey. So moving forward, we want to look at NWP as a community, and this structure is available to everyone, regardless of your financial participation. Let's look at what a partnership with NWP means. We have a saying, we're not members, we are partners, because a member is typically one of those bad schemes. That's why there's members. So there's no bad scheme here. This is a great system. NWP has been going for over a year. It's completely sustainable. And a partner, if we look at that, that's anyone that's joined NWP. So it means that you're entitled to all the benefits of the affiliate plan, which I'll be discussing now, and then which includes the ability to earn referral bonuses and other bonuses from building a network. Becoming a partner is completely free. There are no membership or registration fees. A partner with a portfolio. Now that I've just discussed what a partner is. A partner with a portfolio is a person that's got an active deposit in a trading account, and this makes them eligible for that share of the weekly profits, as I discussed earlier. Remember that the weekly profits that you see in your back office are 50-50. So the partner with a portfolio will receive 50% of the actual profits made on a weekly basis. And that's according to their deposit that they've made. Let's look at the affiliate plan. NWP provides a unique, accessible path for everyone to earn extra income, even without a personal portfolio. The compensation plan is designed to generously reward partners who help grow the community. So, this is your path to greater rewards. There are ways you can benefit from the affiliate plan, namely the weekly direct referral bonus, the weekly binary income, the weekly matching bonus, and additionally, there are promotions and rewards. So let's have a look at the direct referral bonus. This is where you receive a direct referral from your person you've referred. So when they earn their weekly profit, you will earn 15% of whatever they receive. Now, this is paid to you from that other 50%. They still get their full profits. They're not sharing this with you. The system is going to pay you that 15%. And this is for the duration that that deposit remains active. So as long as your referral has a deposit and they get in bonuses from the trading every week, you will receive your 15% of whatever they've earned. Adding direct referrals is very simple, and you'll find the links under your name. There's a left link and a right link under your name. It says your referral link is ready. You can use that and send that to your person so that they can join. If we look at some of the examples of various portfolios and what they would have earned this last week as a direct referral bonus, if you had someone in on the foundation portfolio, and that produced a result this last week of 1.255%. You'll notice there on the screen, there's the foundation portfolio, that's 2.51%. That's the gross profit. Therefore, 50% of that's the 1.255. And therefore, if that person had $1,000 in as a deposit, they would have earned $12.55. And you would have earned the 15% bonus. Your referral bonus would have been $1.88. Remember, all bonuses are earned weekly on a recurring basis, provided your referral has an active deposit. The next one is the growth portfolio, which produced a result of 1.91%. And therefore, your growth portfolio is a $10,000 account. They would have earned $191, and your bonus on that would have been $28.65. The elite portfolios produced a result of 2.9%. The person with their 50,000 or more deposit would have earned 1,450 on 50,000, and your bonus on that would have been $217.50 for the week. So this is very nice, and this is the way that the NWP system is. You refer people, and each week your income will be there for you, and the more referrals and the more they deposit, the more you're going to earn. When we look at the binary income, to qualify for the binary, all you need is business volume on your left and right teams. Your income is calculated based on 15% of the matched business volume generated weekly by your left and right teams. The binary payout is capped at $5,000 per week, but spillover counts. So let's have a look at that. It's important to note that there's no requirement to have direct referrals in both legs to qualify for binary income. So in this example, Max referred Joe, but he didn't refer Erica. Erica is what's considered as spillover. However, the business volume generated by Erica will still be counted towards the binary income. So if we look at this example here, and please remember that NWP is a partnership ecosystem you're rewarded as a partner for building the community. Most importantly, you don't need a deposit yourself. So you could have absolutely zero in the system and you would still earn these affiliate bonuses. Remember that the main excuse for people not coming into networking is they don't have money to start. So there is no excuse with NWP. You don't need money to start. You just need your network, and your network becomes your net worth. So let's have a look at an example from this last week of how partners are earning real rewards from referrals and binary bonuses. If you look at this picture, you'll see that this person has referred 2 people. The person on the left has now got a deposit of 56,800. The person on the right that he referred has got 50,787. On his left referral, you'll see what the partner made in the first column there from the trading profit. Then your bonus there would have been 247.08 cents. And I've just put a column on the right just to show you the running total. So from that first person, you earned 247. From the second person, you earned 220, which brought your total to the week for $468. Now, the matched binary, you'll notice that your referral on the right is got the smaller amount. So therefore, you're getting a binary on that matched amount. So what we call a matched amount, it's whatever the minimum is on the two, and that will be the lower value. So the right referral is the lower value. So you would have received your binary bonus exactly the same as your referral, but not always the case, because you might have people in your team that are there from spillover, or it's just business and other people who make up the volume. But in this case, just to show you, these are 2 referrals. So your business has just got 2 referrals. This person's business has just got these 2 referrals, and that's what they earned. For those of you who are not familiar with dollars, and I know that South Africans aren't always familiar with dollars, so what you would have earned there is about 11,000 Rand for the week. Remember, this is a reoccurring bonus that you would earn every single week. And obviously, it fluctuates depending on the result for the week. So it'll be give or take around about that, because the results have been very consistent over the last year of NWP. Looking at this example, here you'll see this person has only got a referral on the left. They've got a referral of 10,453. That's a referral. He would have earned $29.95. Now, what you'll see here is the referral on the right. There is no referral on the right, so he hasn't earned a 15% bonus there, but he has earned the matched binary. And the matched binary is paid on that 9,500. So in total, this person would have earned $57 for the week on this business structure. And as I said, that team on the right could be made up of many different people, but they could be spillover. They don't have to be any of his people on the right-hand side, which they aren't in this case. It's exactly this picture that I showed you, like Erica, where she became Max's spillover. And that's the example that you've seen in this picture here. Right, so the matching bonus is the next bonus that you can earn. And what happens here to receive this, as soon as you've got referrals and they start earning binary bonuses, you will earn 5% of whatever they've earned from the binary as a matching bonus. And these are paid on your first 3 levels. So the first level is your direct referrals. So everyone, then there's no limit to how many referrals you can have. anyone on your first leg, and if they earn in binaries, you'll be receiving 5% of whatever they made. And then the referral of the referral, that's your level 1 partners, you'll receive 5% of that, and then up to level 3. And then moving on from those 3, which are the 3 basic weekly things, there's the career and ambassador rewards. Career rewards are calculated on your total binary earning over your entire partnership with NWP. There's no time limits to these rewards, and you'll receive them as soon as you reach the milestone. You would have seen in your back office that there are these ranks, and it'll say they're pending and waiting, and those will actually be active from this weekend. So you might not see them on Saturday, but as from Sunday in the back office, the system is busy calculating. If you've reached a binary earning of $100 or more, you will start seeing those things, and you will just need to then fill in the details so that you can receive your smartwatch or your luxury hotel stay or your tablet, going all the way up to your Rolex watch. Now, remember, there's no time limit on these, so you might earn your smartwatch in a week, and it might take you a year or two to actually earn your Rolex watch. It doesn't matter. It's not going to run away. It'll wait there for you. Your Rolex watch is waiting. When you've earned it, you'll receive it. That's the beauty of the system. Moving on to the ambassador rewards, this is where it's more of a leadership reward where you've actually helped your team. And to become a group ambassador, which is the first rank, you would need 2 people with a Rolex watch on your left team and 2 people with a Rolex watch on your right team. And then moving all the way up, very nice prizes here. There's a Mercedes-Benz and a luxury villa for the Crown ambassadors. This is your invitation to partner with NWP. True growth comes not from transactions, but from relationships. And remember, every great journey starts with a small step. This weekend, we're going to try something which is our weekly withdrawal meeting. We're launching this, and this will be at 6 o'clock South African time on Saturday. This session is aimed to provide you a comprehensive live demonstration of the full operational cycle. This will showcase the step-by-step process of making the withdrawal into a SafePal wallet, specifically highlighting the speed at which the withdrawal is received and redeposited. We do look forward to having you join us on that soon. Good, that ends my presentation for this evening. Are there any questions? And good evening to everyone who has joined us while I was doing the presentation. Any questions? Anything you would like to know?
Hi, Rich. It's Johan. How are you?
Good, and yourself, Johan?
Lekker soos 'n cracker, dankie. I'm a bit confused about the fees when you do a withdrawal. Can you just recap that for us? When is it 2 and when is it 5%?
Open a whiteboard here. What happens is, firstly, you've got your profits. Okay, so your profits that come to you on the weekend, and also your bonuses from your affiliate plan, that'll be subject to 5%. So every time, if you've got $10, 5% of that is 50 cents. Okay, which means that you'll earn or you'll receive $9.50. That'll be in your wallet. Then the 2% is from your capital. This is your deposit. Right, so your deposit, the first time is 0%. That's free. Okay, you can withdraw your capital. The next time you withdraw your capital, that's 2%. So let's say, for instance, you had the first time you had 10,000 in there, and you decided you want to take out 1,000. So you minus 1,000, and now you've got 9,000 and in there. And now you decide you've got some real problems, you need 5,000. So what's happened here is you've taken out the 1,000 already, okay, on the 0%. Now this 5,000 is going to be charged at 2%. And if I just get my calculator quickly, 2% of 5,000 is $100. So what you'll receive here on that one is 4,900. And that's how it'll work for your withdrawals of your capital. You'll always pay your 5% on your profits and your bonuses. But if you do this with your capital, you will charge a 2% withdrawal on your capital or the deposit that you made. Does that explain everything to you, Johan?
Yes, thank you. Sorry, I was battling to find the microphone button. Thank you very much. Now I understand. I thought it was, I had it wrong, but now I see what you mean. So the 2% is for capital and the 5% is for profit.
That's correct, yes. Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much.
Well, that was my presentation for this evening. If you do have any questions, we'll still be here. But otherwise, do have a good evening further. Enjoy your evening and good night.